this is a bit weird, isn't it? It's a church. I mean, it might not be weird for people that go to church a lot, but for us, this is weird. And on that note, we're called Plastic Jesus. And this is our first song. When I grow up, I want to be a pirate, with a cutlass and a patch over my eye. I'd be the scourge of the seven seas, and everyone would turn and flee when they saw my pirate galleon go by. But the primary school careers advisor said, son, you better listen to me. Despite what you believe, there's only so much you can achieve. You better start living realistically. So I said, fine, when I grow up I want to be a secret agent, like Ilya Kuryakin or James Bond. I'd be a top international spy, I'd always get the bad guy, I'd sleep with all the ladies that I want. But the primary school careers advisor said, son, you better listen to me. Despite what you believe, there's only so much you can achieve. You better start living realistically. I went down to the shopping centre to see if I could see my future. When I was there, I saw a guy in a green waistcoat and a smart green tie, and suddenly it dawned on me that I'd just seen my destiny. Now when I grow up, I want to work at Asda, pushing trolleys in the rain for minimum wage. I'd start work at the crack of dawn, I'd look dashing in my uniform, and I'd work there till I reach retirement age. Thanks. That's based on a true story of sorts. As is this. I get a lot of buses. We're from Bournemouth, and the public transport system is mainly full of very strange people. I don't know what it's like here in London. Probably much the same. This is about the strange people I meet on the bus. Well, he gets onto the bus and he stares at all of us, but I think I saw him crack a smile just slightly. So we all stare at our feet while he looks round for a seat. Then my heart sinks as he plonks himself beside me, and from the smell I can guess what he's had for his breakfast. 2 strong cigarettes and 1 can of Relentless. So don't talk to the driver while the vehicle is in motion. Don't talk to the passengers cause you really don't want to know them. Don't talk to the driver while the vehicle is in motion. Don't talk to the passengers cause you really don't want to know them. Well, I've got my earphones in to block out the usual din, but I glance at him and see he started talking. Then I realise gradually that he's trying to chat to me, and I wish that I had just considered walking. Well, it's no surprise to me, given his appearance, that his sparkling repartee, it's just rambling incoherence. So don't talk to the driver while the vehicle is in motion. And don't talk to the passengers cause you really don't want to know them. Don't talk to the driver while the vehicle is in motion. And don't talk to the passengers cause you really don't want to know them. Just because we both got on, that doesn't mean that we'll get on. And just because we'll both get off, that doesn't mean... Good grief. There's a young girl sat alone, playing music through her phone. There's a small dog and a baby that's just screaming. Well, I kind of empathise, cause it's then I realise that I've got to do it all again this evening. Well, they say it takes all sorts, and who am I to disagree? But do they really have to board the same damn bus as me? No, don't talk to the driver while the vehicle is in motion. And don't talk to the passengers cause you really don't want to know them. Don't talk to the driver while the vehicle is in motion. And don't talk to the passengers cause you really don't want to know them. Don't talk to the driver while the vehicle is in motion. And don't talk to the passengers cause you really don't want to know them.
Cheers. Cheers.
Don't know. So I'd like to dedicate this whole set to a gentleman called Dave, who is our drummer, but he's sadly no longer with us. Well, I mean, he's not at this gig. He's still in the band. He's still live and stuff. But
in the doghouse.
He's usually in the doghouse, isn't he? So this whole set goes out to Dave. If you can imagine these songs with drums, that's how they sound when Dave's around. And if you can't, come and see us another time when we got a drummer. I stole all the words to this next song. You might recognise them from other songs. If you do, keep it to yourself. On a dark desert highway, I fell in love with a girl, and I did it my way. She said, get your motor running, we've got to get out of this place. There must be some kind of way out of here, cause buddy, you're a boy, you're a big disgrace. Now I'm a creep, I'm a weirdo, I'm a loser, baby. Is this just fantasy? I said, maybe. I've been driving all night, my hands are wet on the wheel. Baby, you can drive my car. You make me feel mighty real, unforgettable, that's what you are. I feel love, I feel fine, I feel alright. You make me feel like a natural woman, I feel like chicken tonight. Cause I'm a creep, I'm a weirdo, I'm a loser, baby. Is this just fantasy? I said maybe. And now the end is near, and I swear I don't have a gun. At first I was afraid, and I'm not the only one. And now the end is near, and I swear I don't have a gun. At first I was afraid, and I'm not the only one. 'Cause I'm a creep, I'm a weirdo, I'm a loser, baby. Is this just fantasy? Are you all very excited to see the Lounge Kittens? Yes. Good answer. Pipe down, you lot. Right. You know those really trivial little things that annoy you? You know, just the little tiny petty things that do your head in. This is a murder ballad. It's called The Ballad of a Petty Criminal. In my defense, Your Honor, although I stand accused, he provoked me when he wore his tracksuit trousers with smart shoes. And it wasn't just a one-off, no, he did it all the time. And yet somehow it's me who's now the one accused of crime. Well, I know they say two wrongs don't make a right, and I agree. But I stand by what I did, 'cause I did what I did for the good of society. Yeah, I know they say two wrongs don't make a right, and I agree. But I stand by what I did, 'cause I did what I did for the good of society. Your Honour, I felt duty bound, 'cause when he chewed his food, he chewed with that awful chamming sound. And it wasn't just a one-off, no, he did it all the time. And yet somehow it's me who's now the one accused of crime. Well, I know they say two wrongs don't make a right, and I agree. But I stand by what I did, 'cause I did what I did for the good of society. Yeah, I know they say two wrongs don't make a right, and I agree. But I stand by what I did, 'cause I did what I did for the good of society. He used 3 different cards when he was at the cash machine, despite the fact that there was a queue. I just saw red, and so I said I've got to intervene. And that was when I did what I needed to do. My defence, Your Honour, he really wound me up when he added milk before he put the tea bag in the cup. And it wasn't just a one-off, no, he did it all the time. And yet somehow it's me who's now the one accused of crime. Well, I know they say two wrongs don't make a right, and I agree. But I stand by what I did, 'cause I did what I did for the good of society. Yeah, I know they say two wrongs don't make a right, and I agree. But I stand by what I did, 'cause I did what I did for the good of society. Thanks. It's a bit of a long shot, but were any of you at Southampton for the Lounge Kittens the other night? No, fine. In which case, you didn't see me absolutely trolleyed and slurring my words, so this is a delight to actually be able to see you all kind of one at a time rather than this crazy blurred vision. I'm doing what I can. This is lovely white wine. You know how love songs are very specific? Love songs are always talking about, oh, I love your ginger hair and your one green eye and all that stuff. I often find that I can't really kind of associate with that. Also, sorry, while I'm thinking about this, you know Pretty Flamingo by Man for Man, when he says, when she walks so fine like a flamingo?
I'm down with that.
It's a bit weird, isn't it? Anyway, so I thought I'd write a multiple choice love song so you can kind of, you know, Pick your own path through it. I don't care, whatever floats your boat. And this is it. It's also the name of our album, which will be on sale out on the merch stand when I remember to put some out there. Well, I can't forget the night we met. I was mesmerised by your brunette / red / grey / blonde / facial hair. You were the cutest boy / girl that I'd ever seen in this whole world, and you knocked me off my feet / bike / chair. Choose your own misadventure. Dearly as appropriate. Our eyes met across the room in that cliched way they always do. I asked you your favourite drink and you said, guess. I looked at you and instantly your favourite drink was clear to me. It was wine / tea / G&T / meths. Choose your own misadventure. Dearly as appropriate. I love you, B, I hate you, C, I quite like to impregnate you, D, all of the above. A, I miss you, C, I loathe you, D, I just wish that I could unclothe you, D, all of the above. Wind the clock on 6 months' time, and I'm amazed to find that I'm in love / court / therapy / debt. You're always on my mind, and so I just needed to let you know I'm glad / sad / sorry that we met. Choose your own misadventure. Dearly as appropriate. Choose your own misadventure. Dearly as appropriate. Thank you.
Good.
You're a lovely audience. And I don't say that to all the audiences. No. I don't want to do that one next, so we're going to do something else.
Oh, that one.
It's the one you crowbarred in at the last minute, and I said I didn't want to do it. We might come back to it, maybe. We're actually going to try a new song because, hey,
Oh, God.
why not, right? We've got God on our side. Maybe. This is dedicated to my son. His name's Jack, and he's 10 years old. And I kind of thought I ought to give him some advice in life, really. This is it. My son, the time has come for me to pass some words of wisdom on. I've learned many things through the course of my life. Now it's time for you to get a little fatherly advice. Treat people with love and kindness. There's no need for hate, except when it comes to drivers who don't indicate. Always choose the southwest source, and you can't go far wrong. Never trust a man in shorts, and don't live your life based on dodgy advice from a song. Violence is not the answer unless you're in a quiz and they ask you what an anagram of nice vole is. Watch out for me in shower gel, 'cause boy, that stuff is strong. In certain parts, it burns like hell. And don't live your life based on dodgy advice from a song. To waiting staff, there's no need to be rude. They're just trying to do their job and could go in your food. There's nothing worse than stone cold tea, so don't leave yours too long. Try to not turn out like me, and don't live your life based on dodgy advice from a song. Thanks, that's brand new. We literally, during the sound check, we just ran through it once and went, yeah, that'll do.
Yeah.
Shouldn't tell you that, should
might
I?
not stay like that.
That's it's giving away the trade secrets. They're making it up as they go along, they don't really know what they're doing.
That's jazz.
That's what you say when you play a wrong note. All right. So as that last song was dedicated to my son, this song is the one that I refused to play just now, but hey. This was co-written by my son when he was about 4, and that in itself isn't hugely funny, but he and I sat down and we wrote this song together, and I went away, and it was just one night we were watching TV, and he came up with the idea for the song, and we kind of were messing around, and I went away and recorded it over the space of a couple of days and came back to him and said, hey mate, have a listen to this, see what you think, thinking, this is his song, he's going to go nuts for this. And he listened to it all the way through very calmly and quietly and got to the end and went, I preferred the one we did. He's a very bright lad. Actually, he said to me the other day, he said, Dad, when you think about it, which is a terrifying thing for a child to say, because it means that they know that you have never thought about this. Dad, when you think about it, there's no such thing as moonlight, it's just sunlight. And he's bloody right.
What are vampires going to do when they find out?
Yeah. It's blown that theory out of the water, but we don't talk about vampires in a church, do you? Shit. And you don't say that either. Don't swear in a church. I'm telling you like that. This is called Man Trap. The rest of the house was sleeping when I heard a peculiar noise. Sounded like someone speaking in a high-pitched voice. So I put on my dressing gown and headed to the stairs. And as I quietly tiptoed down, I realized I was scared. Ba-da-ba, ba-da-ba, ba-ba-ba, ba-da-ba, 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 ba-da-da. Ba-da-ba, ba-ba, ba-ba, ba-da-ba, ba-da-ba, ba-da-ba. What's that? Who's there? Come out, I cried and prayed afraid that they had gone. Then right about that time I spied the kitchen light was on. I pushed the door and was relieved to find nobody there. Then just as I had turned to leave, I saw something on a chair. A giant piece of cheese wrapped up in a red bow, with a note addressed to me. Then the next thing I know, I woke inside a cage of sorts. 3 mice sat by my head. My head was spinning, full of thoughts. And then the largest rodent said, "We've got our retribution. Oh yes, we've got our revenge. The years of persecution, well, they finally reached an end. You've hunted us for far too long, and now it's time to turn the page." And then the mice broke into song and danced around my cage, singing, "We caught a man in a man trap. All mice should have one of these. All that you need is a man that just can't resist some cheese." Singing, "We caught a man in a man trap. All mice should have one of these. All that you need is a man that just can't resist some cheese." Singing, "We caught a man in a man trap. All mice should have one of these. All that you need is a man that just can't resist some cheese." Singing, "We caught a man in a man trap. All mice should have one of these. All that you need is a man that just can't resist some cheese." Singing, "We caught a man in a man trap. All mice should have one of these. All that you need is a man that just can't resist some cheese like me." I think we got away with it.
Yeah.
We're going to do that one. The spare, the one we wrote on the list. And I went, "Oh, I'll never do that one."
Oh, yeah.
What I would like to know from you, ladies and gentlemen of the congregation, audience, sorry, is can you click your fingers? A simple yes would suffice, but that's nice. It's a bit like when you go, "How are you doing, ladies and gentlemen?" and everyone goes, "Yeah!" That doesn't make any sense. So I'd like you to click your fingers rhythmically with this song, if you can. It's like Greece, the country. What can he offer you? Or tell me, what has he got? Is it the house and the swimming pool and the cars and the yacht? Yeah, well, I could take you sailing out on the sea. It could be amazing, just you and me. I don't have a yacht, but I've got a dinghy and a puncture repair kit. If you come back to me, I will try my best. I can't guarantee, but I'll try my best. I bet that he takes you to posh restaurants, and you know that I do that too, giving half the chance. Yeah, we could have a pizza, it could be nice. We could share a margarita, 'cause of the price. It's my favourite restaurant, I've been there twice. The food's above average. If you come back to me, I will try my best. I can't guarantee, but I'll try try my best. Yeah, well, he's tall and he's handsome and he's suntanned and he's slim, and he goes 4 nights a week to some place people call a gym. He does all sorts of crazy sports that I could never do. Yeah, I might be fat and lazy, but at least I spend my time with you. With you. With you. With you. And you can clap for this bit if you like. People say he's got brains just 'cause he's got a degree. Nice. Yeah, well, I could have had one too if I'd stayed on at uni. Well, his qualification doesn't mean jack. I reckon I could be as clever as that. Me, I've got the Usborne Book of Bird Facts and a family atlas. If you come back to me, I would try my best. I can't guarantee, but I'll try my best. If you come back to me, I will try my best. I can't guarantee, but I'll try my best. Are you lot available in March for a gig? I'm going to tell the drummer he's out. Sorry, he's not here, he'll never know. So,
What's next?
what's next? What's next is I would like a member of the audience to raise their hand as a volunteer, please.
What happens if we raise our hand?
You will find out what
You're
happens.
part of the show.
Also, if you speak, come on upstairs. This is Alex. He is the 3rd/4th member of Plastic Jesus. He's our recorder player.
What was his name? Kenneth?
I think he said his name was Kenneth. So, Alex/Kenneth. There is a reason for that.
This is your recorder. Show you with whatever. You're going to be playing.
It hasn't been anywhere particularly unsavoury recently.
You don't need to know how to play. It's not important. You've got a kazoo.
He's got a
Always.
kazoo. Always armed with a kazoo. That's why I like the man. This is dedicated to any of you. It's not likely, but are any of you called Kenneth?
He'll give you.
There's never a Kenneth. We play to literally thousands of people, and the only people that ever say, "Yes, I'm called Kenneth," are drunk ladies. True fact. We did play a gig to about 5 Keiths the other week, which is a bit strange. Especially because there were only about 8 people in the venue. Anyway. This is a song called Kenneth. Alex/Kenneth is going to do a record a solo just during the 3rd... Bloody hell.
The 3rd verse. We'll give you the nod. Right, I get 3, that's right. We'll give you the nod. Well, in between, you'll get the gist.
How bad can this be, right? How wrong can it possibly go? Yeah. So it's a minor pentatonic. I don't even know what that means. This is called Kenneth. Goes a bit like this. Kenneth bought a ukulele. Kenneth liked to play it daily. Kenneth liked to play it nightly. Ken's wife smashed it, and quite rightly. Well, that's just the way it goes. Should have seen it coming, I suppose. Well, that's just the way it goes. Should have seen it coming, I suppose. Kenneth thought he'd learn the kazoo. Quite a foolish thing to do. His wife reacted like you think she would do. Now Kenneth's got a smashed kazoo too. Well, that's just the way it goes. Should have seen it coming, I suppose. Well, that's just the way it goes. Should have seen it coming, I suppose. My one regret, the hedgehog said,
My one regret, the hedgehog said,
is purchasing this water bed. Bit keen. Kenneth thought he'd learn recorder. That's you. See, all that build up. And then that. It goes, Kenneth thought he'd learn recorder. He borrowed one off of his daughter. His wife found out, which terrified him. Now that recorder's stuck inside him. Well, that's just the way it goes. Should have seen it coming, I suppose. Well, that's just the way it goes. Should have seen it coming, I suppose. Well, that's just the way it goes. Should have seen it coming, I suppose. Well, that's just the way it goes. Should have seen it coming, I suppose.
Next time, a little bit more finger tapping.
All right, Simon Cowell. We once made the mistake of getting somebody up that was really, really bloody good on the recorder, and it made us look really stupid. And we had that strange Australian lady that stuck up her nose.
Was that the one who looked like Sinead O'Connor?
Yeah, she did. Yeah. And when she got off stage, you said, "Thanks, nothing compares to you," and I nearly died. True story. So, we're going to do one more song, and then we're going to leave you in the capable, claw-like hands of the Lounge Kittens. At this point, I'd normally introduce the band, but frankly, that's Aaron on the bass. Give him a lovely round of applause.
Give Simon a round of applause. He plays uke. That's so uncool. Uncool.
Anyway, as I might have mentioned earlier, and there was no claps of thunder or lightning or anything, we're called Plastic Jeezus. Thanks for having us. I don't care if it rains or breezes, as long as I got my plastic Jeezus riding on the dashboard of my car.
Yeehaw!
I'm afraid he'll have to go, his magnets are in my radio. Plastic Jeezus, you won't get me far. Plastic Jeezus, riding on the dashboard of my car. I'm afraid he'll have to go, his magnets are in my radio. Plastic Jeezus, you won't get me far. Don't like walking, I don't like strolling, I just like good old rock and rolling. Plastic Jeezus, you won't get me far. Don't want kisses and I don't want hugs, I just want lots of sex and drugs. Plastic Jeezus, you won't get me far. Plastic Jeezus, riding on the dashboard of my car. I'm afraid he'll have to go, his magnets are in my radio. Plastic Jeezus, you won't get me far. Plastic Jesus, riding on the dashboard of my car. I'm afraid he'll have to go, his magnets ruin my radio. Plastic Jesus, you won't get me far. Plastic Jesus, riding on the dashboard of my car. I'm afraid he'll have to go, his magnets ruin my radio. Plastic Jesus, you won't get me far. Thanks for having us.